It's going to be an unboxing. Also, I'm going to try it out and let you know how I feel about it. This is the D-Link wired VR ready Windows 10 11 PC that is connected wirelessly, does not allow optimal connection. So USB 3.2, one port, latest MetaQuest software, latest MetaLink software for hosts. So this is the VR Bridge by D-Link. I saw that for the most part people liked it a lot, and I'm going to explain why I'm using it. So I have the Orbi with Wi-Fi 6, so I have no issues Wi-Fi wise. Okay, I'll show you in a moment. Because I do get Wi-Fi 6 connections off of my devices, so there's no issues with from my Quest, so there's no issues with that. That is my Orbi 960, I believe, and that provides me Wi-Fi 6E, I believe, 6E. So I do get Wi-Fi 6E connection to the internet, 1 gig files internet, no issues whatsoever. When I'm using the Quest alone, no issues. My problem is that I have a lot of Oculus, the original Quest, or the first Quest, or the first VR from Facebook, from Meta, which was called Oculus, I believe Oculus, and I bought a bunch, and that's when you used to have to physically be connected to the computer. And have cameras, 2-3 cameras around you, so that it could, so that you can do the spatial thing. I mean, it was a nightmare. I mean, once you got it set up and working, it was great, and it was really nice, but the cable was always a pain. Anyway, now they have Quest Link, which allows you to wirelessly connect to the computer, which makes it a lot easier to use without a cable or harness or additional cameras and stuff. So I have a lot of Oculus games I purchased, but I don't want to buy them for the Quest, and I can't convert them from Oculus to Quest, so I don't want to rebuy them on Quest. So I still run them on my PC when I feel like playing those VR games like Onward and the Ping Pong and the Golf Plus and a bunch of other games that I have on my computer. I don't want to purchase them for on the Quest, so I keep them on my computer. They're made for the Oculus. It's funny, you play the game and your hand instead of showing the new controller, it shows you the old controller with the ring on it on those games that you play off your PC. So sometimes there are hiccups when you're doing that, when you're using AirLink or Quest Link on the actual, I think, is it AirLink? It's AirLink, I believe, or Quest Link. I'll double check before I end the video. So my idea is that instead of my headset going through my congested, it's not really congested, but going through my wireless system and then connecting to my PC, and my PC being physically connected to the internet with an Ethernet cable, that provides sometimes lag, glitches. Sometimes I have to reboot my PC. Sometimes I have to reboot my VR. Not all the time, but at least half the times. So it may take me 5, 10, 15 minutes to get up and running and get the games connecting correctly between the PC and the VR headset. So I'm hoping that this actually solves the issue and gives me a direct connection right to my PC. So I'm going to connect this directly to the PC that's running the Oculus Meta software with the games on it, and I'm hoping that I will be able to connect my VR when I'm doing it that way to this device, and it'll be a dedicated wireless connection from my Quest to this device to my computer instead of going through my home Wi-Fi. And I'm hoping that it resolves the issue to the point where I have I just get it started and it just starts working. That's what I want it to do. So if that happens, it will be a good thing. This. This is the extension or the connection, the wireless stand for the actual wireless device. I don't know if I'm going to use this. I might actually directly connect to my PC so I can get a better connection instead of having to go through this as well. It's a convenient item, but I'm probably not going to use it because I want to get as dedicated a connection as possible. So I'll let you know my setup. It's about over 5 feet long. The cable is 5 feet long. Pretty thick USB 3.0 cable. I believe it's 3.0. 3.2. And that's a desktop stand. So I might just actually physically connect it directly to my PC so I can get the best connection and the least amount of things in the way. My PC will be in the same exact room as the VR. So I don't think this is it right here. This is everything that comes in the box. I'm hoping it does work. I really am. Pretty cool. And usually you can put it here. Like that. Very heavy. This ain't going anywhere. Rubbery on the bottom to prevent it from sliding anywhere. But I'm probably going to use it like this and try to see how it works. I'm not going to keep it on my computer all the time. It's only when I'm playing. And this is the cover for it. This is my setup here, and I play in this room here. And again, what I want to do is make the connection directly to this from my Quest. So this is my laptop. I'm going to plug it in there. I already have the Oculus software installed on this laptop. Install it if you need to, the Oculus software program. So it should automatically read. It's turning blinking blue. And the software install should happen. It's probably already happened. So the idea is, and this includes my Quest 2, is to use the Quest 3 with the Oculus software on my computer. And when I do the AirLink, I will connect from here to this D-Link as a bridge directly to the PC. And if the PC needs to access the internet, here is the internet connection. It's a 2.5 gigahertz connection to my router that has a 2.5 connection. but I only have an ISP of 1 gig. So I'm trying to reduce the lag. I want it to connect to this and have more of a direct connection, dedicated connection, only connection to the PC. Instead of having a wired one, I prefer a wireless one. Sorry about that. I mispronounced it. It's not Airlink. It's Questlink. Questlink. That's what I'm trying to use. But a more of a direct connection. So now I just installed it or connected it to my computer, and I already have the Oculus software on the computer. So if you don't have it, download it and install it so you can play your Oculus games. And as you can see, my Quest 3 is there. Right now it's not connected. And under Wi-Fi, it came up, see D-Link VR Air Bridge. It came up as Wi-Fi 2 because my first Wi-Fi is called Wi-Fi. This one came up as Wi-Fi 2. I renamed it to VR Air Bridge so that it actually, so I know exactly what this is when I look at it. I'll be able to tell with D-Link, but just a quick glance, I'll know this is the VR Air Bridge because that's what it's called on the software. Set up VR Air Bridge. That came up, that's new. I never seen that before. And, oh, I don't remember this here. I'm not sure. I don't remember seeing that before. Matter of fact, let's see. Yeah, that actually did not, I just took it out. You can see it disappeared. My Wi-Fi disappeared. It disappeared here. So it only comes up when you plug it in to your computer. Okay. Oh, wow. It just came up with this. Let me do a screenshot so I can show you what I go through to set this up, okay? So I'm finishing off this video. I used this for about a week now, and I have to say it works really, really well. It really does. It does a fantastic job on connecting directly to your PC when you want to connect directly to the PC to play VR games off the Oculus or the Quest or the Oculus software, whatever it's. I even forget the name. Hold on one more. Yeah, the Oculus software. So the idea behind this is the way I'm seeing this. It's really, I got the Quest 3, and a lot of the Oculus games that I purchased, not all of them, but a few of them just doesn't work right, even using the Quest 3. Actually, it's funny. I see in some of the games, my instead of replicating the actual controllers I have. It shows the old controllers with the oval over it, with the circular thing, the antennas, the old ones, from when we used to have to physically plug into the actual computer to play games. What this is good for, basically what it does, in my opinion, again, I could be wrong. So there are games I like to play on the actual computer that I don't want to buy again on the Quest because I already purchased them for the Oculus. So what this does is that it takes away, so the original Oculus that you physically used to plug into the computer, this replaces that wire. That's pretty much what it does, and it does a really good job on it. You plug it into the computer, and it's like being actually physically connected. It works very well, no interruptions. I had no issues. I wasn't more than maybe 20 feet away from the computer, and the connecting to this, it worked really well. But so what it pretty much does is that it turns your Quest 3, it takes away the Quest from it and turns it into an Oculus. And the Quest 3 becomes a VR headset that you physically plug into a computer, or the original actual Oculus. It turns it into that. And it does a great job in doing that, but it does it wirelessly, no cables. I mean, this would have been great with that original headset with the cable, but you know, that was in the beginning. So that's what this does. It allows you to play Steam games easily through the computer. It allows you to use your Quest as a VR headset, like the original Oculus that back then used to physically connect. Now it's just you're wirelessly connecting. So it does a really good job at it. When you do connect to this with your Quest 3 or your Quest 2, you're only going to be able to play the games on your computer. You could play some of your Quest games, like you could disconnect off the Oculus Link, or Quest Link, or Air Link, whatever it is. You could disconnect from that. But if you're still connected through the Wi-Fi to this device, you can still play some of your Oculus games, but they have to have been downloaded and installed on your Quest. Or else you will need to disconnect also the Wi-Fi, because this acts like an air bridge. And once you connect through the Wi-Fi and everything, that's what makes the connection to the computer. But you're basically turning your Quest into an old style Oculus that used to have the physical cable connected. It works really, really well. If you're looking to, if you're having issues with interruptions with, you know, connecting to your computer, it's a glitch. Your Wi-Fi is not that good to connect to actually your computer. This will solve your issue. I mean, it really works really well. I have no issues. I really, really like it to turn your, instead of having the physical cable to connect to your computer, which will give you the best connection, because you could still, I believe, use the Quest that way. You could physically use this cable to connect your Quest to your computer, so you can have an uninterrupted connection with no issues. But I don't want cable. I haven't used this cable in probably 2 years. Once the Quest, or even more, whenever the Quest 2 came out, I just have not been using this cable. It's been, you know, much better to use it wirelessly than to have this cable. But if you're looking to replace this cable wirelessly and not have that cable, then this works very well. I have no complaints. It does a really good job. So basically, if you're doing things that require this cable connection, so you have an uninterrupted connection to your PC to play Steam games, to play any VR game off your computer, and turning maybe your Quest into a VR headset only, and your computer being the gaming system, then this does a really good job in doing that. It makes a really good connection. No complaints, none at it. So again, I'm not an expert, I'm a regular guy, just tries things out, uses them. If you're looking to replace pretty much this cable, because it would give you uninterrupted connection and it works well. If you're looking to do that wirelessly, then this is the answer. It really did a really good job. I was very impressed. No interruption, no hiccups. Like I said earlier, when I use my Wi-Fi, sometimes it may take 2 or 3 tries to get it going because my Wi-Fi is so busy with other devices to get a dedicated connection, and I'm the only one on this connection. It works flawlessly. It works really, really nice. It's sort of like, because your PC has to physically also be connected, you can't run it through Wi-Fi through your PC. Use the Ethernet connection on your gaming PC, whether it be a laptop or a computer. Physically connect that with an Ethernet cable and then connect this to your PC, and that's how the connection is made. When you do that, that Ethernet physical connection is like having, once you use this, it's like having that physical connection connected to your VR headset. It's that good on the internet and everything. I had no issues, no hiccups, no nothing. I'm very impressed by it. Works really, really well. All right, so I hope you liked the video. I'm gonna end the video here. I tried many things. If you have a question, please ask below. I'll get back to you as soon as I could. I tried it out for a really long time, tried different scenarios, and it works. It worked really well. I had no issues whatsoever. It worked really, really well. I liked it a lot. All right, again, but I'm a regular guy. Do this at your own risk. Just try things out, and hopefully this information can help you. But it like I said, you want to replace the cable, get this. It works really well. I had no issues with it. All right, please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Bye now.